back to Geek News Now, where today we are taking a look at some of the different DC fandom trailers that just dropped. And the one we've got coming up now is the Peacemaker. It's a TV show or a series using John Cena's Peacemaker from James Gunn's recent The Suicide Squad. I thought he was hilarious in it. I very much enjoyed The Suicide Squad. And let's take a look at this trailer. I want to see, because who knows what's happening in this? I have no idea. I can see an eagle. All right, this is going to be ridiculous. All right, here we go.
Jamil, you cool?
What does that mean?
Truth is, you're supposed to be in prison.
For what?
Superhero stuff.
What superhero are you?
Peacemaker.
Get out of here! There's no superhero called Peacemaker!
Dude, I'm famous.
You're a born killer with expertise in every weapon known to humankind. I'm giving you the chance to stay out of prison and work for me.
Kill people.
Bad people.
This is Hardcore. Be a handler in the field. John Economist, Tech and Tactics. And this is our new recruit, Adebayo.
You don't have to shoot people after you already killed them.
Right. Who's the guy that's peeking out behind the trash can?
Vigilantes, trying to be helpful.
Hey! Our first target is Senator Royden Goff. Goff may be traveling with his family.
Are you sure those two kids came out of those parents? That's an attractive couple, and that one looks like it came out of them, but the other one looks like a butt baby.
A butt baby.
Yeah, my older brother told me there's two types of babies. One that comes out normal, and then butt babies. Worse in every way, they come out of a woman's butt. No, I believed I was a butt baby until I was like 14.
That explains a lot. There's something about him that's sad.
Hey, Dad.
I didn't much brother going to a Nancy boy like you.
Really? I'm just thinking of a maniac.
Hey, no! No!
That's because we're born killers. What separates us from other killers is we only kill bad people. Usually. Unless there's a mistake.
You use being a jerk as a way to push people away.
You suck at PowerPoint.
But if you would just drop that, people actually might like you.
Oh my God. He's hugging me. He's hugging me. Dad, grab my phone. I don't want to move. Dad?
What is the deal with the bird?
It's an eagle, baby. Bald eagle. That's American.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome when it started. The bird started hugging him.
Yeah. I was like, why the eagle? Oh, that looks to be fun. And that is something that I really like. Like we just watched the Batman trailer, and now we're watching this. Totally different. Okay, is this violent? Yeah, it's just like Batman is violent. The humor in that, like, way more humor than like Batman. Dark, serious, edgy. This is just like dark, hilarious. I loved when he was jumping down and like just falling, because you see all these different things, like, superheroes doing parkour and like, or secret agents, like the recent James Bond. He's just like climbing down ledges and stuff. And you think, well, this guy is a superhero. This guy should be able to do something like that. And he's just like face planting, and oh my gosh. And the vigilante there. He was on, I think they showed him on one of the other CW series. Yeah, and he was in Green Arrow for a while, fighting against Oliver Queen as the Green Arrow, but so he's a DC property.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because I was
this
wondering.
Looks fun.
I wasn't sure who all those people were, but it looks really cool. It looks really funny, and John Cena is very talented.
Oh, he's got some pretty good comedic chops. Like, I like his humor. And I like his Peacemaker. Peacemaker. I love peace. I don't care how many men, women, and children I need to kill to get it.
I love it when that guy's like, we kill bad people, except for when we make mistakes.
Except for when we make mistakes. Chainsaw. It's like, And that guy too, the guy with the glasses, their tech guy, he was in the Suicide Squad movie. He's a pretty funny actor. He's the guy that went, "We got a freaking kaiju up in this bitch." If you remember that. And there we go. Like a good half of this trailer is just like John Cena getting thrown through walls. There we go. Action-packed, looks to be pretty hilarious. If you were looking for a Suicide Squad type show, I think this is as close as you're going to get in the near future.
That is hilarious with the bird.
The bird.
The eagle.
Give my phone. I don't want to move.
This looks like a fun show. It kind of reminds me of, and I don't know if you guys have ever watched it, The Boys.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. This might be more on the funnier side, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan.
I'm
of
all
The Boys.
for it. I can't wait.
Hey, you know what? It's nice to see all this really great DC stuff that came out of the fandom. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely looks like one of their big problems with DC, I think you guys will agree, is that they were trying to make their expanded universe, their cinematic universe, and they were directly trying to compete with Marvel. They were like, "Oh, you've got the MCU, well, we're going to have the DCU," and they were trying to play catch up. They were rushing things. Things weren't getting done correctly. There were some mismatches. And they've kind of been like, you know what? It's not so important that we have a connected universe as long as we're telling good stories and making good use out of the characters we have. For instance, the Batman, that is not like directly connected to the Snyder or anything, else. That's just like, well, here's a Batman movie that we're going to do, And this one, it's not like, are there DC characters and other stuff in this? Yes, but it's not like, oh, you need to watch this if you're going to watch the next film in the series, the next film, blah, 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 blah. It's not that directly connected. And that allows it to be its own thing. You know what I mean?
I want to put it out there. I would not be surprised if they end up doing a trilogy of these Batman films based off of this one that we just saw a minute ago with the trailer from before. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing a trilogy of movies based off of the success of this one that's going to be coming out. And if they do end up linking him to the rest of the DC universe to some extent.
Oh, it could happen, yeah. And that's the other thing, is there's always the potential for that. Like, once with the Flash, what they're doing there with multiverse and stuff, they confirm that you can at any point have someone, oh, we grabbed this dude from universe A and he's, multiverse, blah, blah, blah. So there's always the potential for that, but it's not required, You can tell standalone stories like the Joker. And now they're planning on sequels and stuff for that because they love money.
Aren't they also going to be doing a HBO Max series based off of Gotham? That's from the same director of the Batman film. What's his name? Matt
Reeves.
Matt Reeves. Yeah, isn't there going to be a series on HBO Max that's going to be based on Gotham?
Maybe.
I don't know. I hadn't heard that.
But again, I'm usually following more the MCU news than the DC news, so I might be out of the loop on some things.
Yeah.
But
no, great trailer. That looks really fun and interesting. It really does. It kind of like, it's like it's what you would expect an HBO show to be like, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking, Jeff? Are you talking about now that you said that, wasn't there something called Gotham Knights?
Yeah, they were going to do something. They were going to do some kind of like Batman spin-off series on HBO Max that was supposed to be tied to this Batman film coming out and was going to be focused on Gotham itself and like the different characters of Gotham, the villains, the heroes, and Batman, I thought, was going to be a part of it too. And
You would hope.
yeah, and I've heard credible rumors that they're going to do something like that with Matt Reeves.
I'm not sure. That's something we'd have to look into, and maybe we could talk about that another time. But for now, since we're just doing the reaction, let's get out of here. We can come back, find out more about that, because there's definitely potential there. Gotham, again, Batman has the best rogues gallery, the best villains out of, any Mr. Freeze, the Penguin, Scarecrow, Two-Face, the Joker. Come on, the Riddler, so having things set in Gotham, those are all, that's even like you're taken from other comics, that's all Batman, that's all Gotham, the freaking Arkham Asylum, dude. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. A lot of potential there, and it's good to see DC getting some stuff right. Look, I want them to do well. I want to be able to enjoy these films, all right? I'm rooting for you, DC, and it looks like you've got some solid projects coming up. A lot to be excited for. Even more stuff released at the DC fandom. So make sure you keep checking out Geek News Now for more coverage on that. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Getting hugged by an eagle. I'm going to leave you with that. And we'll see you next time.